All right, well, me and my boy Eston here are walking our way over to a birthday party, and this is another one of those word vomit ones. I don't really want to or even know what I'm going to talk about, but I thought, hey, if I'm going to be walking, I'm going to be talking, you know? Us pastors, we love to do simple one-liners, and I guess that's one of them now. Poor kid has blue eyes like me, can't see nothing in this sunlight, but I've been thinking a lot lately about this channel that I got going on that you guys are watching on right now. And I've had a couple different channels in the past. None of them have really blown up and not a big deal. But this one is a little different, you know, because it's a teaching channel. It's about sharing Jesus with you guys who are watching this. And I really love it. But I only have 130 subscribers, or even less than that, 120, whatever. And I can already tell the temptation is like, what do I talk about that's going to get you guys to click on this video? And how am I going to title it well so that you guys like stop the scroll? And, you know, I can tell that there's a major temptation of wanting to make these things super entertaining so that you guys like it and that you click on it. And I have this like feeling that if I don't do all of these things well, then I'm like letting God down. I mean, and of course this is a subconscious thought. It's not like I've ever like just straight up thought this, but I feel like that's what's going on in my mind now that I'm kind of word vomiting on you guys about it. It's really icy here. We still got some snow, but it's melting. And I can tell that this is the issue, you know, that I don't think it's bad that we want to do good with our videos. I don't think it's bad that we want to find topics that people want to watch and that we want to make them capturing. And I think that it starts off with good intentions, you know. I want to share the gospel with you guys. I want to tell you guys about the magnificence of Jesus, and also I want to show you guys how daily life kind of works with him, you know. But eventually the subscribers kind of get to you, and the number of views that you get kind of get to you. And it's the same thing with being a pastor as well. I started this church and we're at about 30 people, so not very big. And it kind of gets to me sometimes. It's like, man, I need more people to come to church. I need more people who are going to come and invest in this, both like financially, but also just being a part of this thing, you know? And it's like, because I have to make a living, and I want the outside world to like validate my church, and I want you guys to validate my channel by hitting that subscribe button. You know, it's even better if you like click that little bell thing, and it's even better if you guys like the videos and share it. And there's so many things that boil down to, I want everything to be validated by you guys, and I want the people in my church to validate my church, and I want the people outside the church to recognize us as a church. And it's hard when you're so small as a church and as a creator. And I think that is diving into sinful territory. Because starting a church has never become about how big can we get as a church, you know? Starting a YouTube channel never started off with how big can we get as a YouTube channel. You know, I see that some of my videos have a couple viewers on them, like 50 viewers. And my heart's desire is to look at these viewers and be like, man, that's 50 people that heard about Jesus. You know, that's 50 people that heard about how we project our trauma onto God. And that's 50 people who heard about how Jesus calls us to little tiny things through simple obedience, you know? And I want to be to that point where I recognize that each viewer is one individual person, and that one individual person makes a difference. And if my videos make a difference for that one person, then this video made a difference. It was impactful. And I can tell that I'm already slipping into that territory of trying to make things happen for myself, you know? And I think that that's a sinful place to be. I think it's a natural place to be. I think we have this desire to be like, well, I want to reach more people because I want more people to think about God. And then we think well, how are people going to know about Jesus if more people aren't subscribed to my channel? Or how are more people going to know about Jesus if they're not walking into the doors of my church? But just like with church, the intention is that you guys watch these videos and that they encourage your life with Jesus, and that they give you the desire to go out and live a godly life. And then through your life and through your faith in God, you help bring people into the kingdom. That's what this whole thing is about. So there's no pressure for me to try to make things happen for God. God knows what he's doing. He's very aware of exactly what I need, and he's very aware of exactly what you guys need. And so, this is kind of like a note to myself, but also a note to you guys. If you're a Christian content creator, or if you guys are just living life, which I'm sure you are, because you're living, right? Then my recommendation is to not get so caught up in the numbers. I get caught up in the numbers, and it's not the way that God intended things to go. I think that there's a level of excellence that's good to strive for. I don't want my videos to be cheap. I don't want them to be stupid. I really, really care about the quality of content you guys receive, as in the quality of teaching that you guys get out of me. But ultimately, the thing that I care the most about is for God to be glorified, for him to be honored through these videos. And so here's the job. Actually, I'm going to go this way. It's really wet over here. So here's the thing. If you're a Christian content creator, keep pushing out the content. Keep allowing God to inspire you, but allow your number one goal, keep your number one goal as glorifying Jesus. If we can honor God and inspire one person to know him more after they turned your video off than they did after they turned it on, then that's enough, man. Even if your videos are something that you want to watch in the future to encourage yourself and to help yourself, or even like my kids here, right? He might be watching your video someday. What do you want to say to future Eston here? What do I want to say to future Eston here? And how can these videos last longer than us, So it's not about the views. It's not about the people or the number of people coming into our church. It's about glorifying the Father. He knows how to make things work out. He'll make your channel work out if he wants it to. Do the things that you know how to do, but ultimately, Jesus is first. Everything else is just icing on the cake. So that's my encouragement to myself today. And hopefully it's encouraging to you guys too. But if it's not, that's okay. Love you guys. I look forward to making more videos and to being real and honest with you guys. And we're pulling up to the house, so we will see you guys later. All right. Say bye, Eston. Say bye. He can't talk yet. Okay, see ya.